What's up everybody, Looster here, and today we have come up for some more train spotting today on the Chatmoss line again. And today we are at one of the best stations known on the Chatmoss line today, for its history of the rails, history of the trains, here at Rainhill, which is on the Chatmoss line. This is one of the best stations on the Chatmoss line, I have to agree, because of its history of trains, and it can also accommodate 6-car trains for Northern, as these platforms are very long. But yes, today we are on the Chatmoss for some more train spotting today here at Rainhill. And today here at Rainhill you will be seeing services by Northern and Trainspotting Express, and our first train of today is already now coming to arrive in, because now arriving in is going to be the 16:30 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Airport with a Class 331. It is a 4-car variant this, and it is 331108. Now arrives into Rainhill with the 16:30 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Airport with 331108. And as this is now boarding, as what I was saying, we are at one of the best stations on the Chatmoss line today of Rainhill, which is on the Chatmoss line. Today you will be seeing services by Northern and Trainspotting Express in today's video. And this is a real cool station to film at. I really do like this station. Not because it's its history of trains and you get all the history of the rails, but because how good of a station it is. So we shall see what other action, what other trains we shall see here at Rainhill. But now departing is going to be the 16:30 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Airport with 331108. 331108 departs Rainhill now with the 16:30 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Airport. And as this now departs one of the best stations on the Chatmoss line, we shall see what other action we see here at Rainhill. I shall see you all when the next train comes. Now arriving in is going to be the 16:51 Northern service to Manchester Victoria from Liverpool Lime Street with the Northern Class 323. Seriously, there should be more frequent Manchester Victoria services at this station. Not at evening time, but at least it's a 323, so I'm happy with that. And it's 323242, ex-West Midlands Railway unit. And as this Northern Class 323 boards now, I shall see us all when this Northern 323 departs Rainhill. Now departing is going to be the 1651 Northern Service to Manchester Victoria from Liverpool Lime Street with 323242. Three two three two four two accelerates out of Rainhill now with the 1651 Northern Service to Manchester Victoria from Liverpool Lime Street. As that heads down to Chatmoss to its next stop on Lea Green, I shall see us all when the next train comes here at Rainhill. It's very cold. Now passing through is going to be our first passing train of today, which will be a Transpennine Express Class 185, because I looked on real-time trains, so it'll be a 185, not an 802, but this Transpennine Express Class 185 will pass through with the 1703 Transpennine Express service to Hull from Liverpool Lime Street. One two goes through with the 1703 Transpennine Express service to Hull from Liverpool Lime Street, and as that heads down to its next stop in Newton Le Willows, I shall see us all what happens next. Now passing through is going to be another Transpennine Express Class 185 again, which will form the 1718 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street from Hull, with another 3-car Class 185 again, which is ready to obliterate through the station. Does not obliterate through the station like I thought it would. It passed through quite slowly, but this Transpennine Express Class 185 passed through Rainhill with the 1718 Transpennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street from Hull, and as that heads to its next and final stop at Liverpool Lime Street, I shall see you all when the next train comes. Now arriving in is going to be the 1722 Northern Service to Manchester Airport from Liverpool Lime Street, with another Northern Class 331. And it is the return of 331108. Apologies, it was actually 331103, sorry. But as this now boards, I shall see us all when this depart. Now departing is going to be the 1722 Northern Service to Manchester Airport from Liverpool Lime Street with 331103, not 331108. 33103 depart Rainhill now with the 1722 Northern Service to Manchester Airport from Liverpool Lime Street with 331103. I did think it was 331108, but I was wrong. But as 331103 heads down the Chatmoss to its next stop of Lea Green, I shall see you all for our next and final train here at Rainhill. Now arriving in is going to be our final train of today, which will be a Northern Class 331, which is forming the 1730 Northern Service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Airport, with a 3-car Class 331 this time, with a 331-0. This is forming the 17:30 service, and it is 331031. And it is busy for 3 carriages, all right. Gotta feel bad for the people on that train, but as this Northern 331 does board now, they're very busy service. I shall seize all when this departs. Now departing is going to be the 17:30 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Airport with 331031. Heads off now with the 17:30 Northern service to Liverpool Lime Street from Manchester Airport, and as that heads down the Chatmoss to its next stop of Wiston, messing my words there, we shall conclude today's video here at Rainhill. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe as always, as it would mean a lot to me and the channel. It's been alright. I do love the station, but the variety of trains, or as I should say, the more common the trains, it's not that you don't get that much either during the day or while I'm filming during the evening time. But yes, it's been alright. We did get an extra Manchester Victoria service with the Class 323, which was actually quite cool. But yes, I'm not going to keep you around for too long, because as for me here at Rainhill, I shall see you all in the next video. Peace out.